nitty gritty, bleeding purple my city. Don't score with the Steelers, no enemy. Ozing some Hennessy, catch us out stomping the yard. Cannon yards, my foot McHenry. See, it's nitty gritty, Nick and Keith gon' get litty. 2 times a week, giving keys to the city. Tune and get with me. I got that, seeing the game little differently.
Welcome back, episode 423, Nitty Gritty Sports Talk Radio Show. I go by the name of Roscoe English, and unfortunately, I'm here with the flock. Yeah, I got my guy Keys with me. What's up, man?
How y'all feeling out there?
Yeah, my man Nick. Yeah, what's up, man? Yeah. Yeah. I like that. Yeah. And last and always least, Keith PJ. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
What's up? I mean, what we talking about this week?
It is so nasty with your Orioles hat and that nasty
black
and gold in the background.
Here's the thing.
Yo, Sko, like why? Sko, you from Baltimore? Why are you a Steelers fan? You know, like we was just having this conversation the other day because we was up in Pittsburgh last year. You see a bunch of Lamar jerseys, and you can understand why a kid is a Lamar fan. But so why was you from Baltimore, and why were you a Steelers fan of all places?
You know, I identify with the Joker. I identify with the Penguin. Bane.
Yo, start the show.
Bane.
This is how I say he identified with the Joker. Yo, funny.
You know, like, what we talking about?
Oh man,
you ever had a conversation with a Raven fan?
You have a conversation 2 times a week with us.
Y'all are the anomaly.
Yeah,
and Nick be on to it like
I know what you mean.
You know what I
Nick started shaking his head immediately.
Like y'all, and it started from I was like, wait, what? Nah, I can't align myself with them. I just can't. I don't even know if we should start at the bank. Like, how we doing this? It's the first time it meant something. Where we starting at? Should I just say fuck y'all?
I mean, you already said that. You already did that with the intro.
Yo, if we on this type of time today, let's go, man.
You already did that with the intros. I'm happy that we.
Man, cue up the game,
producer. Man,
cue up the game, man.
We worldwide this week.
Give us the line. Give us the line. Give us the opening. You straight on. It's war.
In this. Hey, man.
Warm us up, Skull. Warm us up.
The Baltimore Ravens step foot into Acrisure Stadium to take on the 7-2 Pittsburgh Steelers. Fresh off a win, beating the Commanders. They said it was baby Lamar. Nah, not really. Not really.
Agreed.
Not really. He's talented, but he's not there yet. As Mike Tomlin said, y'all gotta relax. That's Mr. Jackson. We take on Mr. Jackson this week. It's a respectful rivalry. It's a rivalry that, you know, these 3 guys really shouldn't be able to talk. It ain't really been a rivalry.
I've been up there with plenty of W's. I can definitely talk. Like, I've been up there playoff game W's. Like, yeah, y'all got the best of the last couple of years. That's
games,
cool. But I've been up there for plenty of W's. I'm good.
Like that quarterback that y'all had plays for the
there,
Colts
man.
now. Plays for the Colts, who just got benched. We'll talk about that later. Ben, my quarterback, is long gone doing podcasts. The last couple times y'all been up there as a collective. The drive back wasn't pretty. And I'm hoping this drive back isn't pretty for whoever goes. So the line is 3. Y'all are 3-point favorites on the road. I like that.
You want to be the underdog now, Scott?
And I'm not one of those fans. I see that now that we like 7-2, people want to walk on eggshells. Let's creep up on people. Nah, fuck that. Let's smack people in the face. I want you to no Puffy. I want you to know I'm coming. I'm gonna smack you in the face.
Do you think y'all should be favored?
No, I understand.
Oh, you see? Look, you like the underdog narrative too.
No. I'm not going to wish for the underdog. I'm not scared of being 7-2 when people say, "Oh, yo, the Steelers are contenders." I want that. I'm used to that. Not used to sneaking up on nobody as a goddamn Steelers fan. Like, what are we talking about? Like, no, that ain't us.
Listen,
that's not the feeling.
I'm glad that both teams. I'm glad that we 7-3, that y'all 7-2. Like you said, it means something. Like it is. I mean, we're gonna get into the week 11 slate or whatever, but it's the biggest game of the week. Whoever win this game got pole position to win the AFC North, which is important when we talk about playoff. A home game, potentially the 2 seed, depending on what happened with Kansas City and Buffalo, potentially the 2 seed. So it's a very important game. A lot of the talk is, a lot of talk I've been hearing is, we got Lamar number, and all that's true. He threw more interceptions and touchdowns. All that's true, but I don't think that the Steelers have seen this version of Lamar. I think it's going to be a little bit different. Still a divisional game, still probably going to be a 1-score game. We're going to get into the keys. I just don't think the Ravens, they don't need to muck it up. Like the Steelers want to drag the Ravens down and muck it up and, control the clock and run the ball. The Ravens John Harbaugh got to stay out of that pissing match. And I don't know if he's going to. Mucking it up and, trying to, that's not the way you're going to win this game this weekend. I think the Ravens, the weapons they have now, are a little bit different. As far as the type of defense y'all want to play, because the type of defense y'all played against Jaden Daniels last week, you're not going to be able to play the defense against Lamar. This is not going to work. Jaden Daniels missed a lot of open reads. A lot of commanders were running wide open, and credit to y'all for getting pressure on them, making them uneasy in the pocket. Did that a lot. Cam Hayward had a crazy ass game. TJ Watt, even though he didn't rush anything, still pressure on him. Still was there in the backfield. Highsmith out, he was there in the backfield. Patrick Queen played a great game. Deshaun Elliott, I feel like outside of TJ Watt and Cam is y'all best defensive player right now. But with that being said, it's still a holy defense. Like, it's still, you can move the ball into the 20s and y'all it's a holy defense, but it's a good defense. Y'all opportunistic, y'all get the turnovers when y'all need the turnovers. The Ravens got to, stay away from the turnover. Good quarterbacks, good schemes. You can move the ball against the Steelers. It's not the same old defense where you're holding people to under, this, that, and third. You can move the ball against them. You can put up a good amount of yards against them. And you can score against them. It just depends on not turning the ball in the red zone, winning the red zone. So I think that's what it's going to come down to in this game is the small thing, turnovers, red zone. I think it's 2 evenly matched teams. I think it's 2 teams playing. Both teams right now are probably playing at the top of their games. But then you go to the Ravens defense. Out of all, we talking about 6 units, y'all 3 units, and all 3 units. We got the weakest unit easily. So I mean that's a big thing. Where other teams are able to, we take advantage of it. Can y'all take advantage of it? Y'all philosophy is not to throw the ball. Washington played a lot, like 90% of the game, single high safety. So it was dictated for Russ to throw them goal balls to the side, like that. But y'all, that's not what y'all really did. Y'all still ran the ball. Y'all still stuck to y'all guns. And I think that's what happened this weekend. Y'all, I don't think Tomlin, regardless of what the Ravens secondary is, I don't think he's gonna go back there and let Russ just pitch the ball around, throw it out there. That's not who he is. That's not what the Steelers are. I don't think that's gonna be the game plan. I'll be surprised if that's the game plan. I still think y'all may throw on first down because y'all want to control the ball. Y'all want to control the clock and keep the Ravens offense off the field. So y'all want to be on them second and shorts and third and shorts. So that's mean y'all throwing on first down. You don't want to run on first down. I don't think y'all gonna be able to run the ball. So if I don't think we're gonna be able to run the ball effectively. I don't think it's just what it is. It's 2 good run defenses. So I think any other year is gonna come down to a time. It's gonna come down to not dropping the ball, not turning the ball over, coaching, timeouts, clock management, deferring the damn kickoff. If you win taking the ball or deferring the kickoff, it comes down to little stuff like that in this game.
Who got the best coach?
Y'all got the upper hand. Yeah, y'all got the upper hand in that because y'all got the better coach. Yeah. So that's a big thing. That's a huge thing in this game. That's why I hear a lot of the pundits, a lot of national media saying like, the Ravens should probably win this game, whatever. But we got John Harbaugh as coach, so it's like it's a letdown there. It's like, what John Harbaugh is going to show up. On the injury front, Kyle was back. He practiced him in the bases today, so hopefully he plays Sunday. Arthur Millette in the walking boot, but that's where you got your Davius White. So it's not really that, it's not really that big, that bang of an issue. y'all looking, even though people missing practice, it's like everybody missing practice is going to play. So that's not really an issue. The only person that's not going to play is Neat. That's pretty much it. I'm looking forward to it, man. Like I said, I'm happy that we both good teams. I don't think we're going to see the same games Lamar had in the past. I just don't think we're going to see that. Mainly because not because it's not everything is possible, but I just don't think y'all defense is the same as been in the past. It's a lot of holes in that defense. And against that, good quarterbacks, Justin Herbert before he got hurt on the tape or whatever. Aaron Rodgers, good quarterback for Joe Flacco, even though he's older now, is an exposable defense. So I'm just interested to see what type of defense they can play. Because like I said, if they come out and play the type of defense where they spy on Lamar and they plan that you can't. Jaden Daniels didn't say it before. He wasn't ready. It's just that he was not ready. Regardless of what he tried to do for all the plays that he made, he was just not ready. Y'all took advantage of that offense. Y'all took advantage of him. Bringing the blitz, it's just stuff that he never seen before, and that was expected. But it's stuff that that Lamar has seen before, and there's the stuff that I expect him to be able to adjust to. So I'm just interested what type of defense plan y'all gonna have, because I just know that same defense plan last week that I saw in Washington is not going to suffice this week. So I'm interested, and I think Tomlin will change that. I think Tomlin will throw some wrinkles in there. I think Austin will throw some wrinkles in there. But let's go once again. I think the Ravens still gonna be the score. It's gonna come down to is the defense gonna be able to get stopped, man? What them cornerbacks gonna do, man? What they gonna do against what the hell is George Pickens going? What the hell is Brandon Stevens gonna do against George Pickens, man? That's what it comes down to. I think that's what it comes down. I think the Ravens will be able to score. Y'all can get y'all 3 and outs. It's a divisional game. But when, it's going to probably come down to who had the ball last, and can the Ravens get a stop? Simple as that. Or are we going to see the same pass defense we've been seeing for 9 weeks of the season, just trash? Same defense we've been seeing. Is Roquan Smith going to show up? Is no way going to show up? Are these guys going to show up? So it's pretty much a show me game.
Who?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm looking forward to see what Patrick Queen going to do. He's crying. Talk about he can't get over his ex for 4 months. Like, why you admitting that? Why you going out admitting that you still hurt over something or something that's in your past?
Personal. That's what he need for this game.
Yeah, but you take it personally once. What you admitting it for? Like that? That's crazy to me. But like I said, it's going to be this game. We already know this game going to be one in the trenches.
Yeah.
So it's going to be one in the trenches. It's going to be a hard football game. And like I said, this is coming down to turnovers, third down conversions, not getting in third and long, second and long. So I just think it's about the tangibles. And I think y'all do have the upper hand in the tangibles, but I just don't know if it becomes a shootout. I don't know if y'all able to keep up with it if it becomes a shootout. Russ has been good. Russ has been really good. Not so much last week. He made the plays he had to make, so I can't even say that because he made the game in touch. So he was good last week. It just wasn't, the offense was sputtering. It just ain't look good, I guess. But the end result is what the end result you wanted the end result to be. But I just don't know if we're going blow for blow, mano for mano, if y'all can keep up this year, because our offense is better. But like I said, y'all may be too because the defense so trash.
All right, Nick, talk to me, man. Talk to me.
Nah, I mean, I think you guys have been able to see Justin Fields all, for the last 5 months, right? And then Russell Wilson, when he's able to be healthy and active. Not saying he's the mobile person he used to be, but obviously he can move around a little bit and throw the ball, with the best of them. So in that regard, also seeing Jaden Daniels last week, if anything, all of those 3 factors have only prepares Pittsburgh's defense even more for what the challenge Lamar brings and the Ravens offense brings. So that's advantage Steelers defense in that regard. And, the way they defend Lamar, I think the way they defended Jaden Daniels last week, where, pre-snap you're showing four Russians, and then, 5 is ended up being sent. And, the 5th one is somebody that's just keying in on the quarterback. You know what I mean? I think that's kind of what they've done to limit Lamar in the past, is where, that RPO action, the deception in our offense, it hasn't really worked that greatly against the Steelers because they're disciplined. They stay home. They know what they're looking for. They eye it out, and they put bodies on Lamar, and they touch Lamar. right? Even when it's not a sack, you know, they make sure to get a body on Lamar, or when he runs the ball, they make sure to make him remember that, you know, hey, we're here. So that's something that the Steelers do really well. Obviously, they're really well coached defensively. This is a division game, so they know us intimately. And again, like once you already are preparing for a similar threat in Jaden Daniels and you execute the way you did, and you have to see people like Justin Fields, who brings that element that, you know, only sharpens the tools on your defense as far as playing that style of quarterback. It's going to be a tough challenge as far as for the Ravens offense going up against the Steelers defense on the road. You know, so we're talking about, can we go band for band? It's going to be challenging. It's going to come to a point where we're going to have to do something defensively to make sure that we can keep ourselves in the game, keep ourselves in control of the game. I think where we go wrong as a team is when we let other teams dictate the pace and dictate, you know, what we do offensively. And that starts on the defensive end with me. You know, you go back to the AFC Championship game, it didn't, you know, yeah, the first drive was a 3-and-out, but we didn't start pressing until Kansas City went for it on 4th down twice and, you know, scored a touchdown on the first drive. You know, at that point, it was like, you know, it was only a 7-0 lead, but, you know, it felt much differently just because what happened and how it transpired. So in this regard, you know, we've shown in the past that it's easy to get us out of our element. It's easy to get us out of our run game. It's easy to get us out of the things that we like to do to establish dominance in a game. So we're going to have to control what we can control there and play solid defense enough to where Najee Harris isn't getting chunk gains, to where Jalen Warren isn't catching screen passes and getting 20 yards chunk plays. We have to do our part so that George Pickens isn't killing us in slant routes and killing us in contested catches over the middle and contested deep balls. You know, we're going to have to do our part and guard Pat Freiermuth in the seam, right? These are all things that have been challenging for us in the past, whether it's, you know, the past past 9-10 games in the NFL season and the past games versus the Steelers. You know, we're going to have to do something there. And show some fight on the defensive end. Obviously, we know where we rank defensively. It's not pretty. And, you know, the Steelers offense is averaging 30 points per game, 30 plus points per game since Russell has been a starter. So they're not coming, you know, for play. This ain't the Justin Fields Steelers where, you know, they might score 4 field goals and he might sneak a 1-yard running and, you know what I mean? They have less than 20 points. Right. This ain't that. This is an aerial attack. This is somebody that has won a Super Bowl with the same formula, running the ball, playing excellent Super Bowl level defense, and being able to throw the deep ball and being able to convert on 3rd down. He's already won with this formula. You know what I mean? And then you add the special teams factor that the Pittsburgh Steelers have, consistently making plays, ancillary plays that help your team win a football game. I'm not talking about missing 40-yard kicks or missing extra points. I'm talking about blocking kicks. You know what I mean? I'm talking about doing the things that don't show up, you know, on highlight reels, but actually help win tangible games. So saying all of that, I mean, obviously I'm a homer in this matchup. I just feel like we have to win this game. We just have to win this game, especially because of the context behind how futile our efforts have been to win versus the Steelers recently. Like at a certain point, like for our pride, for our dignity, for our self-respect, we have to go out and beat y'all. Like at a certain point, like enough is enough. We can't go out and beat ourselves. I don't want to see a repeat Pittsburgh performance from last year where you got people dropping balls, Nelson Aguilar, you know, Rashad Adams, and so on and so forth. You know, so I hope and believe that we can win, but I did not envision that this game would be this challenging. I acknowledge, Scope, that this game is going to be a hard-fought slugfest, only because, you know, you guys are believing now, too. It's different when you have the defense bailing you out every week, right? And you're waiting on that one, like waiting on that one play every week is crazy. Now, when you're playing complimentary and you know that Najee Harris is feeling himself now, you know that George Pickens is feeling himself now. You don't hear nothing about effort now with George Pickens. He has too much effort now. Russ throws a pick and he's trying to pile drive somebody. Like, it's crazy, right? He's too turned up now, but it's because it's a different energy, it's a different belief, and that makes y'all scared. So hoping for the best, go.
Brother Keith.
Nah, man,
we've been talking about this since middle school. Like, talk to me, yo. Come on.
Nah, for real though. Just another big game, AFC North, man. This is what it's all about. Ravens Steelers. You know, this is the matchup we grew up on. But it's going to come down, can the defense get stops? And I talk about our defense, you know, ranking 27th in the league in yards, 25 in points, last against the pass. We give up the most 15-plus yard plays. Nick just alluded to chunk plays. We've given up more 15-plus yard plays than we gave up all last season with 7 games remaining. So the defense really got to look themselves in the eye in the mirror this weekend and figure out what they want to do. I think the offense has the answers. I mean, we saw last year, Lamar, they were able to move the ball even against a better defense last year, I believe. Just some untimely drops, which ultimately cost the game. In this type of game, though, it's the intangibles. It's the little stuff. And I think Keys alluded to that too. Like, if we play their style of football where they want to muck it up, get dirty, we don't have a muck it up team right now. Like, we have a team that can get out there, put up points, but we got a defense that's holy. So I'm all eyes on the defense for me this weekend, man. Really, like that's been my mantra since week 1. I think the offense is going to be able to go out and put up points. Watching this team live on Sunday, the Steelers, they are a good team. They disciplined. They made plays in all 3 facets of the game. They're well coached, and that's what these matchups come down to: coaching, like the decision making. Can't waste 2 timeouts on the first drive again, especially on the road. Place is going to be loud. It's going to be rocking in there. First time this matchup has even had these sort of stakes, to be honest with you. And that's no diss to y'all, but it's
none taken.
But it's just the truth. Fact. Like, it's the first time that both teams have essentially been at the top of the AFC North at this point in the season. So defense, just look yourself in the eye, man. Get the stop. Glad to see Kyle back. I mean, unfortunately, you hear about Arthur Millette, but that's what Tre'Davious White is here for. Zach Orr said he's adjusting to the system well. So we'll see what that looks like.
Zach said that? Is Zach adjusting to the system well? Zach, you need the adjustments, nigga.
Yeah. We'll see, man. We'll really see. So I like us to win, obviously, but it's just one of those games where I think it'll come down to the fourth quarter. Who gets a stop? Penalties. I mean, I look at us. We the most penalized team in the NFL. We lead the NFL in penalties. Like, you just have to go into this game and be disciplined. Like, you have to check off every box. Like, it can be no mishaps, because any slight mishap is a TJ Watt running free for a strip sack. It's a block punt, block kick. So the attention to detail for the Ravens has to be finite this week.
I'm not going to wait till commercial break. Go ahead and pull down my curtain. Covered this matchup beautifully. I applaud everybody. I really do. We got to come into this game. Keith said it can get a little holy, but I'm not really worried about that. We got to stop the run. That's first and foremost. That has to be the number one focus. If you let Derrick Henry get the running off horse out the stable early, it can get spooky, and it can get spooky quick. You kind of want to mimic what Cincinnati did to y'all in that first half, not the second half, the first half. You want to stop the run, force 3 and outs, get y'all off y'all square. And the difference in that formula to years past is we can score now if we can make that happen. Where before you just had to hope for an interception, you had to hope for a block kick, and had to muck up to generate some points. You get stops early in this game, and Russ is on. He didn't have the best game last week, but he was able to find it somewhere in him to keep it close and pull a point. He still had 3 touchdowns. You want to be able to do that. You just can't let them get the running, and now you're dealing with, all right, who has the ball? It would be best if Derrick Henry is on the sideline. That takes away one big-ass problem that you have to worry about when it comes to that Ravens offense. Now, Keys is right. This is not yesteryear's Lamar. This isn't last year's Lamar. He is, what is he, 70% completion? Like, he is deadly accurate now. But what we have to do is stay away from when he scrambles, and you can't let 15 run free. You can't let 7 run free. You can't let that little twitchy motherfucker Zay Flowers run free and people just running around chasing with their heads cut off. You got to get to Lamar. You got to put hands on him. You got to put hands on him. Grown man hands have to be put on Lamar. I'm not going to be mad if I see a 15-yard penalty. Like, I want it to be one of them kind of games. We haven't really seen Lamar get hit like that. I need some generational shit that he ain't never seen before. I said it last week with Jaden Daniels, and no Minka under that, though. He got to get hit with. He got to. No, we got to take him back to Buffalo when he was landing in the end zone, making snow angels.
With no snow.
No snow. He was just in the end zone, like
on the cross.
Right. It has to be that, because if you let him just run around all year, he's been making plays you never seen before on the run in the passing game. Like, once he gets out that pocket, he just feels like he himself is untouchable. You got to take that feeling away from him. Nobody has been able, outside of us, a little bit. I'm not even going to claim that it's a lot, but nobody has been able to stop him once he gets out that pocket this year. He's topped himself with plays of the year in different games, just getting out of the pocket, doing some crazy shit. Once that happens, that is a losing recipe for the Steelers. Can happen. So we got to get to him. We got to get to him on time. It sucks that Alex Highsmith is not going to be in this game, because we are much better rushing attack with TJ and Alex on the other side. Now, we do get Nick Herbert back. Preston Smith he played a lot better early on than what I was expecting. So maybe Nick and Preston can equal Alex Highsmith as a rotational piece to get to him. Cam, grown man. You see Linderbaum, you move Linderbaum. That offensive line is still the same offensive line from before. It's just Lamar Jackson is good. It's been the story his whole career. He makes that offensive line look good. Fuck that. Fuck it. Be grown men on Sunday, guys. Be grown men on Sunday. You see 77, you move 77. It's as simple as that. Haven't heard enough bad shit about Filet lately. Let's change that on Sunday. Let's call some holding penalties. Let's call some false starts because they scared. Let's get them behind the sticks. Let's do that. If you can't touch Lamar, let's put the fear in the offensive line that you're going to touch Lamar and they're moving early. It's ways that we can get the advantage in this game. It's going to be ugly. I like it ugly. We've been winning ugly for the last 5 years. Y'all not used to winning ugly. We are.
Yeah, that's why I say
it
can't muck it. It can't be Ravens.
It's got to be mucked up.
We don't. Like I said, we don't have a team to muck it up. Like, it's not.
And that's on the deep. Hey, I'm looking for Joey Porter. You got to have a bounce back game. Last week was one of the worst games I've ever seen you play. You've had a good career so far. Last week was unacceptable. Terry cooked you.
Undisciplined last week.
It was bad techniques. You are a good football player. You should not be coming out on a Sunday with that kind of technique. It just looked like your head was not in the game. And I'm not really understanding, because you usually step up when you see somebody on the other side that's of that ilk. And Terry is 100% of that ilk. I'm giving Zay Flowers that respect. How many weeks you got to see it with him getting 80 yards in the first half? He's one of them. He's one of them. You are physical. You take the physicality to him. Take him off his route. Get him off time. I just need a better performance from you. Linebacker play is going to be crucial in stopping that run. The Landon Roberts, P. Queen. Key spoke about it. I would be pissed too if my girl don't want me back. What you mean? You didn't offer me a re-up? Are you serious? You let me go to the op. That lets me know what you think about me. You show them on Sunday exactly why they made a mistake.
Yeah, but how many players don't get offered a contract though? It was the numbers game with him. It wasn't. Well, he wasn't good.
I want you to look. perfect game. I want you to look at 0, and I want you to look at 6, and I want you to see you made a fucking mistake on Sunday.
Yeah, but nobody
0
in
running
history of
around like
football
he
is
got a
signed.
piano on his back.
Nobody in history of football signed in Queen over Roquan, so that's really a dead
That's
issue.
cool.
I mean,
That's
he's
cool.
just having a down year, but
Y'all, that's fine. That's fine. But on Sunday, I'm gonna make you say that's your fault. Deshaun Elliott, you heard what he said. They ain't offer me nothing. They signed Marcus Williams. You see how that played out. Show him again. Show him again. I like coming into this game. I don't know about all the podcasting with each other. Look, we come from a different era. You will never see Troy talking to Ed during the middle of the week. But it's a new day and age. I'm not really. I gotta ignore that. I gotta be old man on the lawn.
It's the LeBron shit, yeah.
It's different. It's different. Like LeBron and Draymond having a pod before the final. Like it's different. I just choose to ignore it so it don't piss me off. But going to that game, y'all speaking about why y'all pissed off, going to that game and make plays to win this game. On the other side, on the good side, y'all used to losing. Let's see some winning. On the offensive side of the ball, look, we got to run the ball. It's going to be tough. The Ravens have a good run defense, partly because people choose to pass on them. So they just don't run. So the numbers stay the same. You can't fool me. I know what's going on. We're going to throw it 60. Don't throw it 60 times. You don't have to do that. But I do want to see a healthy dose of Jalen Warren in that use that as the run game as long as well with Najee. That'll be a good.
I ain't gonna throw the ball no 50 something.
No, hell no. We better not. We better not. I'm gonna be in that. I'm gonna be hiding if we. I'm gonna be hiding if we throw.
Y'all conservative, honestly.
I'm gonna be hiding. So you can get a good mix of Najee, Jalen Warren, get Darnell in the flats, make the Ravens tackle. Like Nick said, pad up the seams, pick your spots. Pick your spots. This defense is not good, and we finally have an offense that can exploit it. George is going to get some pass interference calls, but I need George to stay. I need George.
Who's guarding George?
That's a question. Who would?
I know the answer. I'm just not. I'm fearful of it. I don't want to even say.
In past years, it's been.
He ain't Chris McCaskey. I'll tell you that.
Well,
take that 21 off.
Ain't playing that joint. Man, listen,
he ain't playing outside. You know,
like you said, Nick. I would do what you said last week, man. Get Brandon Stevens' ass out of here and let Nick Wiggins have his chance. Like at some point, you gotta put the rookie out there. But you making that face, but it's like we know what Brandon Stevens is. Like,
that's cool.
We know what Brandon Stevens is.
I just hope he's not on George.
I mean, the Steelers are smart enough to get that matchup the way they want to get that matchup.
Oh God,
yeah.
I
just need George to stay
focused. To get that matchup.
I want my penalties on. I want my roughing penalties on defense. I don't need my wide receiver getting unsportsmanlike con. I need you to chill. Don't get us behind us. I need you to chill.
That's the thing about this year's game. I don't even think this game. I mean, it's a riot, but I don't feel like this game is so emotional because both teams are good. Like it's usually emotional when one team is bad and then one team is good. So the bad team got to be all emotional. I think both teams know what's in front of them. Like I think
I think that makes them more.
Yeah,
I think that makes them care.
It's a lot even kill this year. It ain't a lot of. We ain't got to talk. It ain't. Look, we 72. They 73. Say that again.
You think it's like that when they get on the field?
No,
when they get on the field, I'm 72,
gonna be chirping.
73, and I want the fucking AFC North.
Yeah, I want the AFC North. It's gonna be some chirping. They saving it,
and I think
we're not talking during the week.
Yeah, and I think it's
gonna be. I want to see a fight pre-game. I want to see a fight pre-game
because you got Queen and Elliott over there, so it's more so. It's gonna be more of that. Yeah,
I like that. It's no talk. I want.
Keep it quiet.
Yeah.
Keep it quiet.
But that's always been Steelers Ravens. They don't talk a lot during the week.
They don't talk.
They do that talking in the field when they out there warming up. They're gonna jaw a little bit. Like that's what they do.
12:30.
Be a lot of media.
12:30 at midfield. If it's a scuffle, all right, we here. This is the shit that I like to see.
You know,
that's
TJ,
the shit.
Ain't gotta say nothing. We know what TJ gonna say on Sunday. Yeah, we just got answer.
Exactly. So of course, y'all know who I'm going with, but it's just good to be in this game and being competitive and not, it's Kenny Pickett. It's I really respect the fact that Tomlin made that move when he did, man.
Keith, you still got the Lamar Figures jersey for Skull?
Wow. Nah.
Yo, not the Lamar Figures, yo. That's crazy.
Yo, you have a jersey for him, yo? You had multiple of them.
No, I got the Roquan for him.
You had another one though. It wasn't Roquan.
Nah, he said a lineman. He had a lineman.
Yeah, Michael Orr joint. Yeah,
Michael Orr, yeah.
The Lamar Figures is wild though.
I need Sko in the most disrespectful jersey.
If I can't get the jersey, I'll make the background whatever the background of y'all choose. What?
You said who?
Oh, what? A Tucker. Oh, I thought you said, I was about to say, oh, this nigga's wild. I thought he said something about cucking. I said, whoa. What? No.
Whoa.
All right. That's what I thought he said. Y'all know how the boy get on these episodes, man.
I'm chilling, man. It's still a Raven week, man. I'm chilling this week.
And respect to Tomlin. They asked him about Deontay. Nah, I got other shit to worry about when it comes to that shit.
That's shade, bro. That's shade.
But is it?
It's like 50. It's
like
50.
He's been a Raven for 2 weeks. Like people keep like holding it against him.
He had to answer the question.
Yeah,
the question was shady. The question was shady.
But you ain't had to answer it like that. Mike knew what he was doing.
He knew what he was
pretty
doing.
Good.
I
mean,
when you think about that nigga,
when he was talking about the intensity of rivalry, he was talking about players that changed teams. He didn't mention Deontay. It was definitely smoke behind all of that. Like,
I mean,
there's smoke behind. They was like he mentioned Chris warmly. He ain't mentioned Deontay.
Chris got 3 sacks in one of them games, and y'all gave him up. Now, Owe ain't got 3 sacks. Now, listen though, when you talk about Jackson, you talk about Henry, you talk about Flowers. You talk about Andrews. You talk about Bateman. Likely, like, yeah, I got more pressing issues than that guy before I get to him.
We like that because we know why we're not deploying him. He has to learn the playbook.
Yeah,
we'll see if we use him a little bit more this week.
Don't worry about to crack through.
Don't worry about
to crack through. It's a lot to crack through.
Let him slip through the cracks.
I mean, but like I said, the thing about it is if he is in the playbook, it's a great advantage to the Ravens because now you got Deontay Johnson, who's arguably a number 1 receiver on your backup cornerback. That's not a matchup that you want to see. That's not a matchup the Steelers want to see. But it all depends on Deontay Johnson. It all depends on Deontay Johnson.
And if he's picking it up quick enough, if he's giving the effort, all that.
I don't know. He tweeting already, so. Tomlin.
The guy's definitely a character, man. The guy's definitely a character, but he damn sure talented. I'm glad we only got to deal with this shit for 8 more, whatever. If we make a run this man, because I really don't need him in the future.
If we treating Deontay like this, we got to stop talking about George Pickens because boy, George Pickens did way more heinous things than Joe has done in 2 weeks.
He definitely a crash.
He definitely. If we don't like this, he definitely couldn't be a Raven.
No.
Nah, I guess we got to stay with the.
I couldn't imagine Harbaugh dealing.
We got to stay with the Duvernay's. We're cursed forever. We can't take it away.
You said the Duvernay's.
That was crazy. I mean, you see why? Hey, it ain't no benching George. Yeah, I mean, you can in-game bench him. Cool.
It's a little different too.
It's a little different though. That and I said like, yo, George gonna be the number 1. George got to get out his own way. He got to be a little bit more control. But if that's what makes him tick, yo, dog, that play last week. When he caught that deep slant and he got to running looking like a deer running across the street in headlights.
I like that.
What is that?
Yeah. But they can't right towards us. That shit was crazy. It was crazy. They can't
stop it. The short wide receiver screen where he jumps up, face mask.
That's why you draft wide receivers with size, bro. That's the whole point. Size and speed.
Yeah. I want to see more Mike Williams. If Calvin Austin can't go, you know what Mike Williams brings, and if he's gonna be Calvin that Mike Williams, not the Jets Mike Williams.
But Calvin not on injury report though, is he? No, Calvin not on injury report. He good to go.
Sko don't care.
Really don't. Hey, unless you're AB, I don't like small receivers. I'm gonna just keep it honest. AB just was once in a lifetime. I don't like small receivers.
Yeah, Calvin Austin not on the injury report. He good to go.
You see how many? I was watching that game last week, pissed off. Like, yo, how many times are y'all gonna throw this deep shit to Calvin Austin? His catch radius is he's 5'7" with short arms. I don't like that shit.
Yeah, that's not the way.
Especially for somebody like Russ.
That's not really the way that's not really the best way to use Calvin. We gotta get him underneath and let him get it.
Them deep balls about to piss me off. I can see it now.
Yeah.
You said what?
I said those deep balls about to piss me off. I can see it now. Like
it depends I mean, Russ deep ball. See, this is what I'm saying. Russ deep ball is great. Is one of the best deep balls we ever seen ever. But he's not throwing the ball up the fit. He's throwing the ball to the sideline. You got to use the sideline as a defender. We rarely see the Steelers catching the ball and still, taking off. Most of the balls are going to the corner. So you just use that. And I think and he doing that on purpose. It's not even like he's doing it by mistake.
You know the difference though?
But if you're in trail position.
End zone though.
Yeah.
They're going to the end zone.
Yeah.
Trail in the end zone all you want. George is coming down with the ball. over whoever you decide to put on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's going to come down to. I mean, like I said, we ain't mentioned Marlon Humphrey, but he's been playing great ball, like
for y'all. And just like for y'all, we gotta stay away from that turnover too.
Yeah,
because if the game is close, what Marlon has been doing,
matchups make fights. Though.
Yeah, he's been
styles make fights, matchups make fights, and if he's in the slot, who's going to be his matchup to where he's providing a value to us? You know what I mean? Like, does George play in the slot primarily? Mm-hmm. Are y'all gonna put Mike in the slot? Is Calvin going to be in the slot? Typically, George is outside, so whoever's outside. Whoever's outside is going to have, and Nick Wiggins, PFF wise, he actually grades as one of the better cornerbacks in the NFL. You would hope that at a certain point we unleash him and just let him play a full game, full complement of snaps, the toughest assignment, because we've seen what others do with the toughest assignment. To Keith's point, let's just try something else. Given that he's performed well with the chances he's given. But if you're talking about Marlon being in the slot, yeah, he's played well, but how much is that going to help us? They don't have a slot receiver that we need to worry about. They have 2 6'3", 6'4" guys that can get downfield, proven downfield contested catch ability, and we have guys on the outside that, Nick Wiggins, we semi-trust right now because he's young, but Brandon Stevens is kind of pick your poisons. Whoever 21 is on, I think they're gonna go for that matchup every time.
Be small football too.
We're gonna have to hide him. Tre'Davious White, they talking about and I don't want to turn this into Ravens corner or whatever. No. But Tre'Davious White, they saying that that he's picking up the playbook fast. So I'm assuming we're gonna see a lot of him. So Sko, we'll see what that means for y'all. But he was barbecue chicken early in the season. Maybe he's better for us. Who knows?
He got 4 DMPs over there.
Yeah, healthy scratches aren't good, Sko.
Healthy scratches.
It's never a good thing.
It's never a good thing. It's never a good thing. Look, I can't wait for this. I even think our group chat is going to take on the life of what they're doing. I think it's going to be a little quiet it's going to be quiet until somebody makes a definitive move in this game. It's all right. Because I'm not going to talk after one score. Hell no. No,
it's not the time. We've been through we've been through this before. It's not the time.
Not gonna be the time.
Not the time. Now listen, if we up double score, we up 2 scores in the fourth quarter. You gonna have to hit me, Scott.
2 in the fourth quarter. That's cool because if I'm up 2 in the fourth quarter, I'm sending stats.
Yeah, I already know. So, but I'm saying it ain't the time.
8 out of 9.
It ain't be time to send sending shit 7-0. You score 7-0 up in the first quarter. That's
8 out of 9. So I'm
that's crazy.
You on me?
I don't like all that number stuff, Sko, though, because a lot of times we playing y'all the last game of the year and it don't mean nothing. Y'all getting out B-sides. So
there's been a lot of that too.
The numbers is a little fixed, if we being honest.
You do got a point.
Well, no. Guess what? We've had nothing but B-sides. Starting. I don't care.
No, y'all always say that. Y'all always had the number one defense. Y'all always had the number one defense. Y'all always had the number one defense.
No.
Y'all always had number one.
You heard me. Is Anthony Brown or whoever the fuck that is really any different from Mitch Trubisky?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
He's not.
Yes.
Where are they at now?
If you pull all 30, I understand, but I get your point.
I don't know where Anthony Brown is.
I know Mitch be looking happy as I don't know what on that sideline.
Mitch
he got played no more.
Anthony Brown.
That's the best job in the NFL,
Buffalo, right? He in Buffalo.
Best job in the NFL, baby. Yeah.
You see Josh Allen playing? He galloping in the end zone.
Need some water.
Go 17. Attaboy.
Work with the wagons.
Check come next week.
They hit 17 too hard. Hey, whoa. Lay up off my man. Let's play a clean game out here.
You're probably paying for Josh lifetime subscription for massages and shit. Like this guy. Now, please don't get hurt. I do not want to.
Josh's or Deshaun.
I was like, yo, who we talking about? Nah, Keith, that's a good try. That's a good try with your B-sides, but nah.
No, I mean, but it is. You playing this week 18 and we already clinched the damn AFC North for the playoffs. Y'all not playing our stars.
We was playing for shit. We got to the playoffs.
Y'all need to play for shit because y'all been that bad coming up. That's why. That's to your point. I'm glad this game is 7-2, 7-3. I'm tired of the 4-5 Steelers, and you got to be like, oh, we such a bad team. We try Kenny Pickett. I'm glad that now, even if y'all win, all right, y'all good ass team.
See, I don't like it either. I don't like it when we win. It's gonna be like, yo, y'all a good team. So I can't even like, it's no harm in losing to this Steelers team.
Oh, there's a lot of harm.
This is gonna feel a lot better, Scott.
There's a lot of harm.
Y'all have no excuse this season.
I already,
Yours will feel a lot better.
That's what I'm saying. I already know. I know the angle. See, here's the thing. I'm not a Baltimore fan, but I'm a Baltimore nigga. I know how we think, yo. I know how we think. I'm one of y'all. I already know how it's gonna be spun. Yo, that's a good team over there, yo. We'll see y'all again. It hurt losing to Kenny Pickett. It hurt losing to Kenny Pickett and having to hear losing to Mason Rudolph. And that hurt. You all be like, yo, Russ playing.
Kenny Pickett sucks.
But he got small hands, yo.
But he beat you with those hands. I'm like, yo.
That when you hear that and that retort, it feel different. So I'm on to y'all. So,
Well, we done only won one time on the show. Yeah,
y'all beat Mitch. When Mitch came in and threw them 3 interceptions.
Anthony Brown beat y'all that game.
That was that game.
That was J.K. Dobbins that beat y'all, honestly. J.K. was on leg going off.
Jay. He ain't do it this year, though. So, hey, whatever. He's not there. Stop Henry. And we've traditionally played good against Derrick Henry. Now, it's a different system.
I don't think that's
different beast. Different beast. I know. You got 8.
No, I get it. I know.
You got 8. No Tannehill. It's different. But
no, not even
traditionally.
It's not even that. It's just like you don't want to. The Ravens, of course, you don't want to, ignore Henry or whatever. You still want to get him his carries, but I don't think running Henry 20, 25 times is the way to beat the Steelers this year. I just don't. You got to change? You got to change your play. Your play. Every week, different team. You can't go into the same.
Lamar throwing 30, 35.
Maybe I think y'all. I mean, looking at the tape all week, looking at the tape of y'all, you gotta spread y'all out. You can't go 11. You can't go bunch formation. It don't work against division. Like when you saying the NFC teams one time a year, one time every 4 years, it works. Just like it don't work against the Browns. It don't work against the Bengals. It don't work against y'all. They sit. You can't keep on bunching them up and expecting to have success. That it's not going to work. The same way the Bengals, like you said, the same way the Bengals in the first half. It's probably how y'all gonna come out. And we weren't able to run the ball. You're just not going to be able to sit back there and hand to Henry 25 times and expect to win. Now, you got to keep it honest. He still need a good amount of carries, but just sitting back there and being predictable with him is not going to work. The defense, y'all too good defensively, man. Just too good.
We was unpredictable in the worst ways first half versus the Bengals. I mean, first drive, you're down 7-0 and you're running the ball with Justice Hill on third down. That was so unpredictable. I would never have thought. Like, we're trailing and we're going to run the ball on our first drive, first possession, right? 3 and out. So, Monken, let's be a different type of unpredictable. Let's be the good unpredictable and not do the goofy stuff that will have us in a, what was it, 21-7 deficit?
Mm-hmm. And that's why
we can't be like that versus Steelers.
Yeah, and that's my point. Like when I get to that's my key. My key to this game is talking about it. Like I need to see you go, and I need to see what type of plays you're running against this defense. I need to see you scheme people open. I need to see you scheme Lamar, have a clean. That's my key to the game. It ain't about I know what the defense is. I know y'all gonna complete some long balls and score some points. I need to see what Todd Monken is gonna do against the defense because it ain't look pretty last year. Well, it looked pretty until they started dropping a bunch of fucking balls. But I get. He get in the first half, to your point, Nick, to the first half of Cincinnati, it'd be looking so stale sometimes. It'd be looking so stale. Look so explosive majority of the time, but then it look so stale sometimes. So that's my key. I need to see what Todd Monken, what type of game plan he's coming out to.
Remember the Bucs game? Had things not gone our way with penalties and injuries early, it could have been a much different story, right? So those slow starts are starting not to be a trend, but it's happening a little bit too much for your liking as this, we're in November now, preparing for January. We gotta slow start shouldn't be a thing because again, slow starts was our Achilles heel in the playoffs, and it's always been. So we gotta start a lot faster. And again, Sko, with y'all team, man, I'm expecting y'all to make a play that's going to change the game. It's just we're gonna have to weather the storm. We're gonna have to weather the storm and keep our foot on the gas at all times because it's coming.
I'm hoping that play is from Minka, man. He's been playing a different kind of good football, but everybody in Pittsburgh is worried because he's been splashy for his whole career here. and he's lacked the splash. But I mean, he's still playing good football. But this Sunday, man, be a perfect time to go take a dive in the water and splash some shit up.
No, I can't have him being Curry. I need him being Clay from last year. He can't. He got to be the bad splash. You know what I'm saying?
No. Good splash, brother. Good splash, brother. So before we get on to everything else in the league, and Keith, perfect time to side with me, man. Come on, yo, what's up?
You know I'm gonna be up there, so I ain't siding with y'all, man. I never side with y'all in this game. We could have Anthony Brown starting. I'm picking us. I like the Ravens.
You like the Ravens. And you cover the 3. All right. Keys, sometimes me and you know what I'm saying?
No, dog. That's not the week.
Not the week.
Nah, maybe right. I'll see you next week. But
third time,
I'll see you
time a charm, Nick.
Go Steelers on Thursday.
Yeah,
third time a charm.
Yeah, Sco. Give me the Ravens.
Damn.
You thought you had.
But we could do a 1-2-3 score and you flip.
Nah, because we're gonna beat y'all 29-26.
High scoring game. I mean, that's
remember last time I picked the score? Picked that bitch right on the nose.
What was it? What was it?
It was COVID year, but I picked that bitch right on the nose. It was like 24-21. Pull the tape back, Keith. You got the all guy.
I don't believe.
Nah, I'm just saying, pull that tape back so when this game ends 29-26, damn, let's go at it again. Put that on your ticket.
Well, you better put a ticket in there.
I rarely bet on the Steelers. It's stressful enough watching the Steelers game, and it's stressful enough keeping up with the ticket. I do not need to combine that stress.
Oh my goodness, Dante DiVincenzo couldn't get me 7 points the other night, bro. I almost
yo dog.
Never mind. I'm sorry.
Yo,
you brought up
night,
game plan. I'm sorry.
What Mike said,
had AD for 25. He gets 21 and has a bonus for 50, and he got 10. 15, 13 out of the 15 legs don't hit. You know, like just do your job. But I digress.
We have Purdue can't beat the Ivy team at home by 10 points, but never mind me. I mean, you can't beat the 13th ranked team in the country. You can't beat Yale at home by 10 points. I don't know.
Hey,
I hope Alabama blow their ass out tomorrow.
It's a safe space. It's a safe space in the comments, listeners. Tell us about y'all worst one leg loss, yo. We all got them. It's a safe space. We can be brothers and unite over that.
I got a lot of them.
So many of them. But we're gonna go to the commercial break. Nitty Gritty.
When I want some sports news, Nitty Gritty is definitely who I'm tuning into, man. They show up each week with that uncut, that raw, that unfiltered sports news.
They say the things that everyone else wishes that they can say, but they can't.
Every Tuesday and Saturday, I am locked into my favorite sports show, Nitty Gritty.
Nitty Gritty, the best show out right now. Tune in and listen, stupid.
All right, Keith, what that pick'em looked like last week? I can predict it was probably trash.
All right, so all three of y'all went 8-6.
Needed that.
All right.
Keith, go ahead.
I went 10-4.
I ain't like that setup.
Oh, no, why you ain't say yours first? You're funny as shit.
Oh, that was a good one.
So you know the standings right now. Nick 97-48. I'm 95-50, and Sko and Keys in the basement at 94-51.
We one game back. I'm cool with that. It's a long. Sko, we got.
That's fine because I already know where I'm getting my one game at.
Oh shoot.
8-6. That's a terrible. We was going.
You had a lot to say a couple weeks ago, Sko.
We was having a good week.
I was in the basement with you a couple weeks ago. What you talking about?
Nah,
Mike would join me and try to build up some
I feel like
I'm
slowly rising from the dead right now. I got Nick on my sights now.
Remember, I told y'all he is not y'all friend. He is never y'all friend. Y'all want to add the nice game?
Of course.
Yeah, we got to.
We usually skip Thursday, but we
skip Thursdays.
We
but
can do this.
Full transparency, this is Thursday. Commanders, Eagles. Commanders coming off of a tough loss. Mm-hmm. Eagles soaring.
Yeah, I just think on a short week, it's tough to go on the road on a short week and play a team that's playing at the level the Eagles playing right now. The Eagles getting healthy, man. They're getting healthy. And the Commanders not a bad team. I just think they peaked. I think they peaking early. I think they still a wild card team. I just think they to be a dominant team, the team they want to be dominant. I think they need another year under the coach, the first year coach.
Dan Quinn.
Yeah, they need another year under Dan Quinn. Jaden Daniels need another year seasoning in that offensive system. But they're gonna be good. I like the Eagles though. I think it's just hard to go on a roll in division. They went on, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. The Eagles defense are playing, they playing better. And Saquon is Saquon. And is Brian Robinson active?
I think so.
Okay, yeah. It's gonna be tough though, man. Washington not a bad team though. They just wasn't ready for y'all. They wasn't ready for the intensity y'all brought last week.
I'm going with the Eagles. Their wide receiver matchup is just gonna be tough. And wherever 25 is for the Commanders, he's their Brandon Stevens. You go directly. What's his St. Juice?
St. Juice, yeah, St. Juice.
I don't know how
10 yards off. That's somebody.
They was cussing St. Juice out down Northwest Field on Sunday.
You go directly at him, whether it be Devontae. It's his birthday. He usually turns up on his birthday. If you're making a ticket, put him for a touchdown. I'm going with the Eagles. Tough. It's gonna be a tough game though. Washington ain't no slouch. They got a really good future. They got a really good future, but it seemed that the Eagles, like you said, they're getting healthy at the right time. As long as Hurts don't get them out the game with his turnovers, like his turnovers against Dallas didn't hurt because Dallas sucks. But Washington's good enough. They will capitalize, so he gotta play a good, clean game. But I think he will. Give me the Eagles.
I take the Eagles too. I think Saquon in a short week, that'll be the difference.
Yeah, I like the Eagles in this game too. I think the Commanders are a good team. Still not sold on them being this team that I think they being hyped up to. I really don't think they played anybody outside of us and y'all going into last week. Like they had every chance to win that game Sunday. Just too many drops on key downs by some of their wide receivers. Noah Brown, Zacchaeus, Zach Ertz ain't doing no favors either. So I think it's a game Philly wins at home. I think Philly, honestly, I think they cover. I think Philly is starting to find their groove right now.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
Packers, Bears.
I take the Packers.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Packers. The Bears, they just a mess right now. I mean, I don't think you win the week after you fire your offensive coordinator. I don't think that's possible.
Fire the offensive coordinator. Rumblings of the vets wanting Caleb benched. It's bad. It's bad up there. It's definitely bad. Hey, DJ Moore, you want a home? You want a home after this year?
Just got paid.
Just got paid. It's Friday night.
I like the Packers though too for the same reasons. I think the Bears are nice.
Yeah, the Bears are terrible. Bears are terrible. I don't know how. If you fire Waldron, they wild. If you fire Waldron, Eberflus has to be next. He has to be next. So
Poe's got to be at the top of the list too.
Yeah,
Poe's is not good. He is not good as a GM. Again, thank you for Joey Porter Jr. for Chase Claypool. Appreciate that.
Honestly, why didn't they go offensive coach? Why don't they? John Gruden, Cliff Kingsbury. Who was the guy? Ben Johnson, I think, wanted the. Didn't he want the Chicago job? No.
Yeah,
I think he wanted Caleb Williams.
Yeah. Clint Kubiak. It was you had your pick of the litter when it came to young offensive guys. So I mean, let's get the defensive guy. That makes sense. Jaguars, Lions.
Yeah.
Lions.
Yeah.
Nick said Jags.
He ain't say nothing, which makes me think.
I thought you said Jags.
What's the line? It's high.
2, 3, let's go.
Wait, what?
That's got to be the high. They got to be the most.
Yo, they 14-point favorites. I had to look to see if it was a decimal between that.
Trevor Lawrence still out, right? Yeah, I think he's still out.
Oh yeah, he out for the year, ain't he? Ain't he out? I would be out for the year.
14, just a lot of points, but good God.
Yeah, they gonna beat them by 30 points or so. They about to get in there.
And it's
not look good
in Detroit.
And it's in
Detroit. Yeah.
It's in Detroit, and he had 5 picks last Sunday night.
What's that one game where the Lions had like 5 different players that scored like in a game? Somebody had all 5 of them on a parlay too. Like they was just going crazy.
See, that'd be why I'm pissed off. Because I be thinking them tickets be fake, right? Like how?
Some of them do be.
Where's the horseshoe, and how can I get parts of the horseshoe? Because I need it. Niggas
So
be
you ain't
having.
side note, you ain't see the girl this week who be posting her tickets on Twitter. She hit for like 50 something K.
That's the same
Like
ticket.
that's the one that you was telling me about. Yeah,
that's the same
like
one.
you put $1 on it, you won like $800 type ticket, like one of those. And a bunch of people hit it too. But shout out to Shorty, basketball goddess, I think her name is. I follow her now.
I follow her. I follow her.
And she probably never hit again. Hope she do. But now we start following. But that's how it be. Like the fuck.
She's pretty good. She's pretty good. This is not an ad for her. She's pretty good. She
got a pretty good record I've seen. So
yeah. She be hitting a lot. So
what she look like?
All right. It's a fake picture. It's a fake picture.
Yo,
got me thinking she might. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Remember we live, fellas. Remember we live.
Never mind.
Have a baby by her, baby. Be a man. Have a baby by her, baby. Be a man. Vikings, Titans.
Yeah, give me the Vikings.
He's a pumpkin. But the Titans.
Give me the Vikings for Sam Darnold, man.
Sam Darnold's a pumpkin.
Yeah, I'm rambling like a gift wrap.
To be honest with you, still,
I'm rambling like a gift wrap.
Outside of the game tonight, our game, and then I think it's like another Chiefs Bills or something. Like this slate is pretty pathetic this week.
Yeah.
Oh, is it a chalk slate? Because I like chalk slates. They better not
it looked like it could be.
So.
It could trend that way for some of these games too.
Did you hear? My bad, Scott. Did you hear how FanDuel and DraftKings are like kind of like as far as their profit margin is like the lowest in years because people keep hitting bets.
Yeah, because it's been a lot of chalk
with all the Vegas stuff that happens.
Yeah, been a lot of chalk in a lot of these games. You look at a lot of money line tickets; they be like 1 or 2 off. Like what was it last week? It was I can't remember which game it was. Yeah, the Saints Falcons. Yeah.
And you had the Falcons?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
I mean,
Raiders, Dolphins.
Dolphins. I like the Dolphins to cover that 7.
Yeah, you can 1, 2, 3 that one, Skull.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
I think Desmond Ridder starting.
Yeah, I think so.
Lord.
I think so. I mean, he was crying that he back in the league, so salute to him. He must have been in a real down spot, so salute to him. But
he's bald now or something. Like he was looking crazy.
Stress.
Might be like
Kenny and Malik still in the league. Why me? Why not me? Rams, Patriots.
Rams.
Yeah.
Give me the Rams.
It's gonna be tougher than with a lot.
It's gonna be a money week. I can smell it.
Yeah, but give me the Rams.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
All right, here we go. Browns, Saints.
Yeah.
Toss up.
Can we skip this one?
Yeah, this is tough. This is tough.
I'm gonna go with the Saints at home. I think Cleveland gave up on the season. Once I started hearing Jack Willis say he make business decisions, he ain't playing no more. Give me the Saints.
They're taking the
Give me the Browns, go. Just think AFC North football different.
Okay. Browns, Saints.
What's the line?
Homes go? Saints,
1 point.
Oh yeah, give me the Browns. Just a pick 'em down there.
I'm gonna have to take the Saints only because I think James is gonna make the turnovers on the road.
Yeah, give me the Saints. This is where he think he can just do his little Keith shit, but nah, give me.
This when I turn into Usain Bolt and just run away with it.
All right. Colts, Jets. Anthony Richardson's back.
What's the line?
4 Jets.
Give me the Jets at home. I think
I'm gonna take the Jets at home.
I think if Joe Flacco was playing, it'd be different. I think they're going to abuse Anthony Richardson.
I mean, shit, the way Joe Flacco was playing, Jets might want to see him too. Give me the Jets.
You like the Colts, Nick?
Nah. Give me the Jets. Even though it's I have to think about it. I had to think about it, but damn, it's a terror fest. Give me the Jets though.
Falcons, Broncos.
That's a good game. Oh,
Yes,
we got okay slate. We got okay
Just
slate.
in the 4 o'clock window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Broncos
4 or 5
2.5.
Fox. I like the Broncos at home.
I don't take the Broncos too.
I don't believe in the Falcons. I just don't. I think I did. I believed in them more
Yeah.
before the season and early in the season. I just don't think they mentally tough, man. I just don't. I think they win. They lose the games I feel like they should be winning, and I think the Broncos, they're a block field away from knocking the Chiefs off. I think the Broncos are a decent team. I think they're okay. I think Bo Nix is, he's coming around. I think he's playing a lot better than he was at the beginning of the season. But yeah, I just don't like the Falcons. It's something about the Falcons. They may make the playoffs, they may win that division, but it's something about them. I got to really get in the tape and really pinpoint it. But it's something about the Falcons I don't trust, and I don't know what it is.
Captain Kirk.
Maybe, but I don't know. It might be Raheem Morris. I don't know. Kyle. It's something about them though. Arthur Blank. It may be Arthur Blank. Shit, I don't know.
I mean, last week they lose because Young Ho Koo can't. He missed 3.
It may be him. I got him on 3. It is him. I got him on 3 fantasy teams. It is that motherfucker.
It is that motherfucker.
Give me the Broncos.
Yeah, give me the Broncos. I got the Broncos.
Cool.
I got the Falcons.
Okay.
Nick, I'm going with Nick. I like the Falcons too.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so if they who they want to be, they in the NFC South. I'm sorry, they should win this game.
Seahawks, 49ers.
Niners. I mean, Seattle play them tough too. DK back, I think. I like the Niners though.
I like to see. I don't like the Niners. 6.5, but I do like them. That's a lot of points in the division game. And Geno and them going to just come out and throw the ball. Kenneth Walker back, I believe.
What's the matchup against go?
49ers.
Seahawks. Give me the Niners. Yep. Give me the Niners.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
Here we go. Second game of the week. We got the Chiefs going to Buffalo to take on the Bills.
It's gonna be a good one, man.
This gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a real good one.
I mean, the Chiefs they definitely got a defense, but I don't know if they got the offense right now because they so banged up to keep up with Josh Allen and I'm just gonna take the Bills to their home. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the Chiefs come in there and knock them off like they usually do. Josh Allen is pretty decent in the regular season against Mahomes, like 2-1, 3-1, I believe. So yeah, I like the Bills. The Bills, I do like the Bills to be able to keep up because the Bills do play good defense. And I just think Josh Allen might make a little, more plays at home, especially with that Kansas City offense reeling the way it is.
Yeah, I'm probably going Bills just because they've been the more complete team, even though the Kansas City defense is spectacular and they just find ways to win. They play championship level football as far as just doing enough to win a football game. It don't got to be pretty as long as you get that dub. Saying that the Bills, especially since the Ravens beat down, they shored up defensively. They're getting healthy defensively. I think Matt Milano's on his way back. As far as offensively, obviously they acquired Amari Cooper. He's been banged up a little bit, but just that offense in general has looked a lot more versatile. It's not as run dependent, but they still are able to run the ball at will. They've been able to do a lot more in the passing game. So I'm gonna take them in this regular season matchup. But if it were the playoffs, I probably pick different.
Who you took? The Bills?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm taking the Chiefs defense. Force Josh to some turnovers. Get physical. Get physical. So I'm gonna take the Chiefs. Good game though.
No Keon Coleman too. That's a big thing too.
Good game. Taking the Chiefs.
Yeah, I like the Chiefs in this one too. So I'm going with you.
All right, we got Bengals.
A lot of split decisions.
Yeah, we got Bengals, Chargers.
I like the Bengals.
AFC North. Okay.
Give me the Chargers.
I like the Chargers at home. I like that defense. And they can score. They're gonna be able to move the ball on the Bengals. I think that their defense is so much better than the Bengals defense that they're gonna come in. They're gonna knock them off in the Bengals season.
Yeah, give me the Chargers. Go Chargers, go. Get the Bengals out of here. That's in their dreams right now. All right, Monday night, we got a Dallas Texans matchup.
Oh, y'all took the Chargers?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, bet.
I ain't like that. All right, bet. I know.
Really on two islands, the Bengals.
Yeah,
and
I know, dude.
Damn, you believe in the AFC North, don't you?
Yeah.
I think our football. I think it shows. It goes across divisions and conferences. That's what I'm banking on.
Give me the Texans. Cowboy. I mean, what are the Cowboys right now?
Yeah, give me the Texans too.
Yeah, I got the Texans. I ain't even gonna talk about the Cowboys.
We ain't gotta talk about that.
1, 2,
Nick took the
3,
Cowboys.
go.
He on the album.
Nah, I'm gonna just pick one.
Hell no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just pick one. All right, man. That's the slate. Picks is in. Got up until Sunday morning for y'all to change to the Steelers side. I'm gonna allow y'all to do that. That's cool.
That ain't happening.
All right, cool. We can go to the last commercial break and wrap up. Nitty Gritty. Hey, yo, Nitty Gritty Sports Talk is now on YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And while you at it, follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Name the same across all platforms. Nitty Gritty Sports Talk. 3 Ravens and a Steeler. Now let's get back to the show. Good show, fellas. Good show. Can't wait for Monday. I can't wait for Monday. I don't know what the energy going to be.
Clip this up.
Whatever it is.
Clip this up, dude. Clip it up.
I can't wait for Monday. Can't wait for Monday. I just said I don't know what the energy going to be. I didn't even say nothing egregious.
No,
I don't know.
You trying to play the 50. No, keep that energy. You can't wait for Monday.
I'm not hedging no
bet like that his whole life.
I'm never hedging a bet. I'm just saying. I don't know what the energy going to be, but I can't wait. I don't know if my energy going to be high. I don't know if it's going to be low. I walked into a funeral before from a Patriots loss. I don't know what I'm gonna walk into. That's all I'm saying. If
you gonna hold that against his age.
I ain't like that shit. I ain't like that shit. So if that happened for a Patriots
get on the camera
loss,
to the last second.
If that happened, and I knew something was up because then his camera was on, and then he turned it off. I said, "Whoa, wait a minute, I ain't like that." But I don't know. A win against us, I don't know what I'll see. So I'll be ready for it. If you view us on YouTube, we appreciate that. Keep liking, commenting, and subscribing. We will be back on Monday. Monday will be great. For 3 or 1. Tune in and find out.
That's all we're gonna talk about Monday.
Now fuck the rest. Like it's an hour and a half of that. Hour and a half of emotions. Tune in.
Gonna be emotional.
Call Thomas. Thomas.
Patrick Queen.
Click that up. Everybody stay safe and be blessed. We out.
Don't use heat over.